Ever since E3 got canceled, one of the biggest questions that every Xbox fan has is, when is the Xbox E3 press conference going to happen now that E3 is officially canceled? We've had a lot of rumors going along. We've had a lot of insiders say stuff, but we finally have concrete evidence. Microsoft has finally come out and made an official statement, and I want to talk about it. But before we get on with the video, definitely hit that like button if you guys enjoyed the video. You can always subscribe for weekly content, and you can follow me at Twitter at LordAddictIOP. Without any further ado, let's get on with the video. What's going on, you guys? Gaming Addict here, coming at you for another video. So like I said in the intro, we're going to be talking about the Xbox event. July the 23rd is the confirmed date. Obviously, we've had this information for a while. There's a lot of rumors going around there from people like Randolph Thor, Jez Corden, Diller Gaming, Code Eastwood. They've all hinted around the same thing. Late July, finally we had the actual information from Microsoft. They announced it today on Twitter. Normally they do announce a lot of stuff on Monday, so it was kind of expected on here, but I kind of figured it might be another week. But maybe since it was already leaked and so many people already knew the exact date, it doesn't surprise me that they went ahead and jumped the gun and did it a couple weeks early. That doesn't really hurt anything, because all that's going to do is build up more hype and give more time for hype to build up. Shortly after they announced this information on Twitter, regarded insider on Twitter, I'm going to go ahead and put his Twitter information on the picture right now. I'm not going to try to pronounce it because I know I'm going to butcher it. I'll always butcher his name. But he put this cool little video up that, will say a little bit about who's going to be here. Keep in mind, this dude is very good when it comes to his information, but always keep it with a grain of salt just to keep your expectations in check, because unless Microsoft himself comes out, I always keep everything with a grain of salt. But so let's go over a little bit what he said. The first game he brought up is Ninja Theory. Now keep in mind, they are working on multiple projects. They're not just working on Hellblade 2. They actually do have Project Moria, and for the most part there are a small amount of people continuing to work on Bleeding Edge. No, I do not think Bleeding Edge will be at this event. I don't even really know if Project Mario will be at this event. For some reason, I feel like when it comes to Ninja Theory, they're going to literally just talk about Hellblade 2 and maybe some gameplay, maybe a new trailer. The next studio that we have is Obsidian Entertainment. Now, they have had this studio for a little bit. They just released The Outer Worlds. So I'm kind of curious what their brand new IP is that, is rumored the reason that Microsoft bought this studio in the first place. And I'm kind of curious if they're going to show it at this event. We'll get more into that later on this month, because I'm definitely going to do, my full list of predictions for this event. So definitely be on the lookout for that. Another studio that he mentioned that didn't kind of really throw me off guard, but did at the same time, was Double Fine. They did buy this studio at E3 a couple years ago, and one of the biggest key components that we don't know is what exactly are they working on. We know they have Psychonauts, and they might show an in-depth trailer, and that could actually be a launch title for the Xbox Series X. But besides Psychonauts, we don't know anything else. Keep in mind, Double Fine has a lot of IPs that they can go into at any time and bring back. Or I'm kind of curious, they might go the direction to have a new IP in general, since they have all this new funding. I guess July the 23rd we'll have a lot more information in terms of that when they go up on that stage and they show what they're working on, or they just show a new trailer for Psychonauts. Part of me feels like it's going to be a little bit of both, but I digress. I don't know. Now, the last studio that he did bring up was Rare. Now, for all those that we do know that Sea of Thieves is popping. Sea of Thieves is doing well on Steam, and Sea of Thieves is actually successful. I got an actual video on that here coming out in the next couple days, so you be on the lookout for that. But one of the biggest questions is, are they going to show Sea of Thieves up here, or are they going to show Everwild? Now, I believe it would be Everwild, because Everwild will be the perfect game to demonstrate what next gen can make this game look like. Now, I know a lot of people don't really like that cartoony style, artistic look that, a lot of Rare games have, but for a lot of people, that Sea of Thieves is popping. It's always been one of the most sold thing, if not the most sold thing on Steam since it dropped on there. So part of me feels like they could definitely show Sea of Thieves or Everwild, or maybe even both. We'll have to really look out for that. I'm kind of curious and not curious at the same time. Rare doesn't really make the games that interest me, but I do understand that a lot of people enjoy these type of games these days. So, you know, those are the games that he particularly mentioned. Like I said earlier, I'm going to get into what I exactly think is going to happen probably in the next week. Be on the lookout for that. I think this is amazing. I think the fact that they've showed this on the 6th and it's not coming out till the 23rd maybe means they have a little bit of confidence in this particular show and they know what they're going to show the fans are going to drift towards to. It's no secret that they've had a very bad generation in terms of first party. They've had very, very few quality games and a lot of filler. You know, people like to say they use that for Game Pass fodder. I'm not one of those people that think that. I just think that it was so weird at Xbox in the middle of the generation that they never really truly recovered from that. So they went ahead and just looked for next gen and next gen only. And I do think that we're going to start seeing them roll out these plans that they've been working on the past couple years. And I hope that they do a good job. As an Xbox fan, we need a good showing. I do not think they need to hold much back from this, if anything. This is the time, Microsoft. This is the time you go out there, you show your whole hand, and you say, this is why you invest into the ecosystem. This is why you invest into the Xbox brand. If you like racers, we got you. If you like RPGs, we got you. If you like third-person action adventure games, we got you. If you like Sea of Thieves pirate stuff, we got you. If you like platformers, we got you. And I do think that they're going to do that. I don't know what quality of game some of these are going to be. And for the most part, these studios they bought have yet to prove themselves. And we need to see a lot more in terms of that as well. But for me, I'm excited. July 23rd could not come soon enough. And I'm going to be excited for this event all the way up until it happens. You can always catch the reaction because you know I'm going to talk about, you know I'm going to do that you know the prediction thing to it as well. But this is Gaming Addict. I'm out of here. Peace.